Well, Gary, a tough result Tuesday night for everyone associated with the club. It must be. I did say it'd be difficult to lift the players after that Barrow defeat, but they showed a good spirited performance. It must have been quite hard to lift them after what happened Tuesday as well. No.
It was a great response from Saturday, bearing in mind that we played well, and then we had two penalties given against us late on in the game, and for the duration of the journey time, we come away with nothing. But they responded really well Tuesday against a strong Orient team that sit at top of the table, and two set plays undone us really.
Yeah, I guess it's been a problem with us all season, hasn't it? These set plays, like I say, I guess you can only go over it so many times in training. And once they cross that white line, like you say, it's down to the players.
Well, they're responsible. They're given jobs to do. Obviously, markers and what have you from set plays. So they take responsibility for that. We go through that with the presentation and obviously on the training ground as well. But, we had a spell before half time where we were on top and they got the goals. So, but apart from that, I thought we played extremely well. And again, come out the game showing that we've got no points returned for it.
Yeah, it's been a game. It's been, I guess, a season again, another season-long problem where we have switched off for these little spells, and teams have, I guess, been quite ruthless against us and just pulled us off in them spells.
Yeah, well, they take their opportunities, they take their chances when they crop up for them, and unfortunately, for ourselves throughout the season, where we've not taken our chances when they've been there for us. So it's been a problem throughout the season. We have to just keep going, as simple as that.
And like you said, the second half performance was immense, and all but for a brilliant save, we'd be talking about a good point, a hard point that we've earned Tuesday night.
Yeah, we would have been. It was a fantastic save, but I thought, for the first 30 minutes in the first half, we performed well. Also, we had a couple of chances then, and then obviously the second half, as you touched on with the, with the save. But we've got to maintain that standard now to the players afterwards, because we're going into a tough fixture again on Saturday.
And again, like I think I can't remember if it was you or George that said it after the game, but it's no good having this good performance and then letting ourselves down Saturday against another stern test and another team who is going for that title.
No point turning up against Orient and performing well and then hitting them standards or levels of performance, and then on the Saturday you're polar opposite, in terms of how you play. So we have to be consistent now and hit them levels of performance.
Are teams at the top, I guess, sort of be there to be got at when the pressure's getting to them a little bit? I know no one at that top of the table really is on amazing form. They've all lost a couple of games here and there, haven't they, in this second half of the season?
They'll all be a bit anxious, I suppose, a bit nervous, because they're fighting for points for obviously different reasons to ourselves. So they will have periods where things are not going their way, but we have to capitalise on that during the course of the game. And if chances arise for us, we have to take them.
And how would you rate Salford? They obviously gave us a very, very good game up at their place in November and showed everyone how good they are and why they are up where they are. Do you expect more of the same when they're coming down to our place?
Yeah, I expect a tough game. They played really well when we played them up at their place. So, it's going to be a tough fixture. They're a good outfit. They're physically strong as well. So we're going to have to be right on it again.
You tweak the team tactically a little bit for the visit of Orient on Tuesday. Near enough have really the whole squad to choose from as well, which must be a nice thing to have. Do you see you changing it much after the good performance Tuesday night?
Well, we performed really well Tuesday evening, but it's a different encounter on Saturday. So I'll address that. I'll have a look at it. Obviously, I've looked at their last few fixtures in terms of on the laptop and watching their games. So I'll have a look at it. I know they performed really well with the formation that they've got. They had, I think, a few weeks ago, the results weren't as good, and they've turned the corner now. They've picked up right now. A good time for them. So I'll have a look at it, and I'll also have a look at our formation as well going into that game.
And the fans got really behind the team, didn't they, on Tuesday night? As they've Salford have got to come down to our place, and I guess if the fans really get behind us, it will show Salford, I guess, of an atmosphere they might not have seen this season. But again, it was a period in that second half where the boys really did need fans behind them, and they gave them that, didn't they?
The fans are great. I think they saw the group of players that gave their all. They couldn't go given any more on Tuesday evening, and our supporters responded to that. But we have to give our home crowd something to cheer about, And the game Saturday against Salford is a big game. They got a very experienced and very good manager there as well, Salford. So we're going to have to be right on our mettle on Saturday. But again, if the crowd, can help us in terms of the performance, and encouraging the players, that would be very good atmosphere that would be created again.